and emotional experience. We needed to call an accomplished musician like you and someone who is also deeply involved in the liberal arts and education to address us at the Global Tipping Point Summit. I love music and I'm passionate about it. So I'm so amazed at the way in which, in this short span of 20 minutes, you outline the basics of music, the benefits that music brings to the development of the child. I think it was a stupendous paper. Thank you very, very much. And I'm honored by your presence at this conference.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored to have been here today.
Thank you. Thank you. We have just one question which has come in from the listeners, the online participants, and they say even Tagore in his education deeply loved music and emphasized it. So instead of emphasizing classical Western music, could we not leave the child free to explore and choose the music of his or her choice?
Oh, absolutely. I think like most subjects, you have to have learned the basic foundations. It's like saying, would you like to swim the English Channel or swim in the Olympics or swim for fun at your local pool? If you don't learn to swim, the subject becomes a moot point. So once you've learned the foundations, the grammar, syntax, and the base of what music is all about, you're welcome to do with it. I mean, it has to push you to choose that genre of music that incites and excites the player. So yes, it could be Indian music, it could be the Beatles, it could be composition, it could be performing in a band, absolutely. But the basics have to be in order to give you the freedom to choose and to realize yourself and what it is you love to do and play.
And at what time, at what age do you think would it be appropriate to introduce a child to an instrument?
Well, I know that when I was teaching in my own private practice, I got several calls from parents in India when I moved here saying my child is 8 and 7 and is it too early? In many Western countries and in Russia, they start at about 2 with pre-music. And between 4 and 6, they get a grounding in rhythm and some of the basic tenets and concepts of music. And by 6, they've had an introduction to what the various instruments are. And then they choose, and with the help of a parent and a mentor and a teacher. And then music education in earnest begins at 6, just like with grade 1 and all the way through year 12. And then another 4 or 5 years at a conservatory. It's a very long period of study, much more than medicine or law or any other subject, before a musician can get onto his or her own feet. It's more than a lifetime's worth of study because there's so much to learn. So the earlier, the better. They can clap to rhythms, they can dance to movement, the Dalcroze method. There's a lot you can do before you pick up an instrument.
Thank you very much. And now I hand over the session to Nina Nair again. Nina, please.
Thank you, ma'am. So our session today had food for the body, food for the mind, and food for the soul. Okay, we learned about social emotional learning, and most importantly, I think we were all uplifted by that musical performance that we just heard. So now I invite Ms. Valerie Mendonca, Senior Associate Research at CIE, co-housed in IIM Ahmedabad, to kindly propose the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mahera, Goel, and Ms. Khurshid Korodi for your riveting presentations. You have powerfully emphasized the importance of social and emotional learning and the importance of music in the development of children. Many thanks also to the team of change facilitators comprising Abhilasha Khetan, Mansi Jhaveri, Chaitaly Shah, and Tvisha Luthria. We are aware of your commitment to the summit and the regular meetings you have had despite your busy schedules. Thank you also for putting together very meaningful action project. to join our action project by Ms. Mahera Goel on creating social emotional learning teacher communities. The Google form to join the action project is available on our website, www.gtpsforchange.org. Our special thanks go out to all the participants who have joined us today from all over India as well as different parts of the world. Do register also for our Parenting Summit from the 8th to the 31st of January 2021. As you know, our sessions are scheduled for weekends for your convenience. We need you to work collaboratively with us to bring about the change we want to see in the world. Join us next weekend for our speaker session by Mr. Rakesh Godwani, founder, School for Meaningful Experiences, and Dr. Mazda Turel, consultant neurosurgeon. We will be concluding with the valedictory address by Mr. Milind Soman on Sunday, the 13th of December, who is the Executive Director, Lumiere Business Solutions Limited. Do follow us on our social media channels. We tweet at GTPS4C, and we are present on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. See you next weekend. Till then, stay safe, stay happy.